what I like to come home and see. Right here. Parts. Huh? What do you think? Huh? Yeah, all mine. All mine. 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 Alright, so far, I got both of the vents that are broken in the Malibu, except for this center one's not the right color. I'm still gonna roll with it. It's a gray instead of black. Oh well, that's not gonna be that big of a difference. Used headlight, needs polishing. I got a good price on it, so roll with that. Here's one of my new Teespring stickers. This is going on the Z. If you have a Nissan product, or hell, you just have a sports car and it's not quite the GTR that you wanted, Wish.com GTR. That's what's going on the Z. And then I got a Christmas card from Sean and Darylyn and Kobe. That's cute. And last but not least, this is for the Z. So let me open this up. That's right, kids. What Wish.com GTR would be complete without an eBay exhaust? So these were 228 bucks for the two here. I'm gonna go ahead and bolt them on. I love the rolled tip look, the double walled rolled tip, and that's normally the look that I go for with anything. But I mean, yes, I mean, no doubt, I would love some name brand exhaust like an Army Tricks or something like that, but we ain't got that kind of money here. So we're gonna fix it the way we can. If you want your car to sound good, you can still go cheap and have it sound good, and that's the route I took. So I'm gonna go out here and slap these on real quick. And this is mid-work week, so that's about all the time I have today. We'll get it more in depth later on in the week. Gonna get an official cold start. Love the placement, by the way. Perfect. Did have to persuade him to get in there. Yeah, I know I'm cheap, but you know what? You're going to be like, all right, whenever I'm rolling around in the cheapest 370Z. Fitment on those, I'm actually going to give it like an 8 out of 10. Actually, for an eBay exhaust, fit, like the evenness, I did have to put a pipe in the one and pull on it to get it to stay where I wanted it to. Not very much, and it looks good. Like I said, it fits way better than the exhaust I put on the Subaru. The Subaru exhaust, one kind of sticks out further than the other one, and there's really not much I can do about it, and there's not a lot of room. It's a lot bigger pipe, and there's a lot less space underneath it, so it is what it is. But that one, I mean, they're just Axleback, so I mean, you can't be too far off, but yeah, I like it, so. It's the start of my weekend. I'm off for several days, and I don't know what I'm going to get into, to be honest with you. I found parts for the Z down in Virginia I'm not supposed to leave the state, and if I do, I'm supposed to come back with a negative COVID test or quarantine myself for 14 days. So I don't know how that's going to work out. Parts came for this thing. There's my wheel bearing. I got the lug nuts, and they're on. So now I have lugs on all of my wheels. Parts are reasonable for this. They're a little pricey. Some things are a little bit expensive. Some things aren't. Yeah, I just ordered a part the other day, and I'm not real happy with the price. So I found a bumper for like $260 some, and it's white, pearl white, and it seems, you know what, I just noticed body work on this car. I noticed there's body work over here, but I just noticed some on the hood. I can see a line, a faint line across the whole front of it right here. Huh! Wow. So I don't feel so bad about my body work now. Anyways, found a bumper down in Virginia and fenders. $260 some for the bumper, and it's this style bumper. This bumper, brand new, is like $500 to $600 from the 2013 up. Now, if I would have went with the 2009 to 2012, which is probably what I should have did, it doesn't have these marker lights on it. But I haven't bought it yet, but still, I was like, well, you know, I kind of want to have the updated bumper. So I started looking at these lights right here, and I'm so glad that there's at least one on here, because these freaking lights from Nissan are $600 a piece.
Not this. This right here. This thing.
So then I got on eBay and started looking. I'm like, oh, I'll just get a used one. Used ones, $250 to $300 for these right here. So I started throwing offers on the lowest priced ones on eBay just for this one. I'm gonna save that one. And I was throwing in offers of $150. After being declined several times, one seller actually accepted my offer for $150. So I got one. Got this one for $150. So now I do have to go with this bumper. But on that note, I'd like to advertise my OnlyFans page, because I'm going to need the money to fix this thing. Oh, yeah? But no, I need to prioritize this and do this. So I might rip that front bumper off. I got a lot of fixing to do in the front bumper. Back bumper needs some fixing. Fender, there's lots of those around here outsourced. Headlight came in, it's decent. And avoid, I keep looking for parts for this, and I'm like, if I don't get these, there's not many, and I found them, and I'm like, if I wait, am I going to be able to get the parts for this? And I don't, if I go brand new, I estimated what I'm going to have in this, and this is even without the quarter panels in. I'm at like 10 grand fixing this, and I really just, I need to focus on other things right now. It's Thanksgiving Day. Did all my Christmas decorating. I even decorated the lift. Put some rope lights up. I'm gonna put the wheel bearing on this. Then we might start tearing this down. I was gonna powder coat the wheels. I said about that, but I can get another set of wheels, good wheels, for less than I can get these ones powder coated. So I'm just gonna probably just get another set of wheels. It'd be nice if they came with tires on them, because they're like $40 to $50 a piece for each of the wheels. And they have a fender. Not the right color, but they have a fender. I'm going to save the front bumper, because the cost for a front bumper on this is like $200. That'll be a lot to go towards this. Just save $200 on that. Wheel bearing on this, and then we're going to start on this. I'll do some of the interior pieces, and then we'll start taking... I need to get the front bumper and the rear bumper off of this, so we can see what we can do with these. You guys ever install something and you forget to put something on there? Well, let me show you a little trick. It's called camera magic. Watch this. Ta-da! When I knocked this thing out of its home, it landed on top of my foot. It hurt. But yeah. She was bad. Big time. So, yeah. The bearings are rattling around inside the thing. So thank God we got that fixed. That's another thing down. We need to go drift this thing now. Alright, so I already started on this thing. I took all the 10s that were up here out. Now I believe all the ones on the bottom I believe are ripped out from me. But there's a bunch of clips that need removed. And they're just the pull style ones that don't want to come out. Now, I'm going to try my best to get this back to shape, but this is actually pretty bad. Got lots of it missing up here, ground away. That's going to be hard to shape again, but I mean, we'll try. Down here, this needs to be reattached, and it's just not the same shape that it used to be. So, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to save this or not. I would love to, but I don't know. Okay, so I priced these in brand new. I can get these bumpers. Like, I was looking at ones that were already painted. I can get brand new ones for about $100. So, I'm not saving myself a lot. So, right now, I'm going to see if I can save this bumper. I need to clean the paint off right here, plastic weld that. This is going to be the hard part because the bumper is a little bit distorted, plus being cracked. It just doesn't want to fit right. So I need to clean all the paint off of that and hopefully get that shaped right. That right there is probably not going to be perfect, but that's going to be like body filler. I'll probably put some 2-part epoxy on that to build that up. Let me clean up these areas and I'll try to get the plastic welder out and see what I can do on this. Not perfect, but not too bad. As you can see, I added a metal bar in the bottom of that, so it would not separate again, then plastic welded that together. So that is now solid. This I just went over for a long time and got that all melted together, and that's looking really nice. Would you look onto that? Anyways, there's a tab on here broken off for this used headlight I got. I knew it was broken off. It was actually broken on the current light that I have. So right here it is, and it's broken off like right here on the light that's on here. So I can use the rest of this and plastic weld it back on. I just wanted to throw this up here and see how it fit up. I knew it wasn't going to fit perfect, so yes, whenever we get the new fender on here, this will be a lot better fitment. But right now, I just wanted to make sure that this wasn't going to crack when I went to throw it on there. I think it'll fit right once this is all fixed. I got more stuff to do. Let's put the vents and stuff in. Oh, I checked the codes on this thing. All we got is something with the wheel sensor on the left front side was giving me a code. So, like I said, we got the wrong middle vent, but this is what's going to go in it. And if you look at this one, it looks like there are 4 screws that possibly hold that in there, or it holds this trim piece in here. And this trim piece is separated here and here. So I guess we're going to try to see if I can pop that out. I haven't watched any videos yet. I'm just going to see if I can get in here and pop this out. The other thing I did on this was program a key fob. So, because it did not have any key fobs with it. And I believe this has remote start, but since we have a code for that ABS sensor, it's not going to let it start. Normally you would hit the lock button twice, and then you'd hold the start button. And you see how that lights up? It's telling me it would try to start, but since it has codes, it's not trying to. So, that's why we don't have remote start, but I'm pretty sure it has it. So pretty happy with that. I was worried about the contour on this and how it was going to fit the light, and it's looking pretty good actually. We won't know for sure how I'll have to do the body work until I get a fender tomorrow. After I get a fender, I'll get this one off, and we'll see how everything fits up after that. So if you like this video, smash that like button, consider subscribing, hit that dislike button if you are still following my channel and you have not subscribed. Drop me a comment down below, let me know if I should buy a new bumper or if I should roll with this one. And we'll see you on the next episode of Wrecked. Alright, you lazy bums. Hey! We gotta go get parts! Stella. Say, see ya!